Let's watch this video together.
So this guy decided to call black people the N-word in traffic and mention the KKK, but as soon as those cameras came out, like every racist coward, he hid.
No, it's the
Water or not? You know where we're at? We're in Tennessee. It's where the KKK originated. Let's find this fucking. Oh, now you want to hide?
And it didn't take long for the internet detectives to find this guy's information. They found his name, where he works, where he stays, all of that. That guy knew he was cooked as soon as that camera came out. And that's the crazy thing about racist cowards, is that they are okay with saying stuff until the camera comes out. They're all balls to the wall, want to be anonymous. Even here on Instagram, I get like troll messages and troll comments. They think that that's like so cool to do. But as soon as their identity is revealed, they get scared. And for anyone acting like this does not happen in 2026, there are millions of videos of black people being harassed for no reason, for being black. That's what they're being harassed for being black. So let me not say for no reason. For being black, they're being harassed. And people like to say this stuff does not exist in 2026. You saw that podcaster going around calling black people the N-word, and now you have this guy in traffic. People are getting more and more ballsy like they used to back in the day. What do you think?
How come when white people move somewhere, it's called colonization?
'Cause you are not welcome. Do you mind moving back?
You know where we're at? We're in Tennessee. It's where the KKK originated.
A Tennessee man lost his job after yelling racist language at a black family, then trying to hide once he realized he was being filmed. According to the family, they were waiting in line to enter a gas station when a white man cut in front of them with his car. The family honked several times because they were angry about the line cutting. But instead of moving or apologizing, the man allegedly became aggressive. He shouted racist words at the family and even claimed Tennessee was the birthplace of the 3K. But the moment he noticed someone recording him, his attitude changed fast. He pulled back into his car and tried to hide from the camera. The problem for him was that the video was already clear enough. The clip quickly spread online, and people identified him as Reichen Monahan. After the video went viral, his company fired him. His girlfriend also reportedly left him because of the backlash. Many people online are now mocking him, saying he acted tough when he thought there were no consequences, but became scared the second a camera appeared. Others said if he was comfortable being racist in public, he should not have tried to hide when people recorded it. What do you think?
Dude, there's been burglaries in here, and you're making people paranoid. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow,
Okay?
that's nice to know,
Get
man.
the fuck out.
Wow. This man trying to say I caused burglaries. Wow.
Where's your partners?
Hmm?
Where's your partners?
So what?
Don't come close to me. Where's your partners?
Are you trying to hit
Little
me?
motherfucker.
You trying to assault me, sir? Oh, he finna run me over. That boy not playing though. Chill, bro. I'm trying to leave. Could I go, bro? You gonna run me over, gang? He trying to run me over, folks. Let me get up out of here, man. Don't run me over, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just picked another guy from the company off the property. Leave the property. Bro, this is comedy to me, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get up out of here, folks. They got 2 trucks following me. They ready to lynch me.
All right, guys, and this is so disappointing that you could literally see that the man is so disappointed after discovering that he was actually being videoed. See, this is one thing that many of these guys don't like. These white folks, see, they like actually doing the bad stuff to the black guys, but when they are being recorded for it, or when they are being you know accounted for it, they don't like it. So I like the fact that he was being recorded, because after he discovered it was being recorded, he knew the consequence. So these guys actually know the consequences of doing some of these things that they do. They know that if they do this, if they keep being racist and doing this to the black people, they know the consequences. But yet they keep doing them. Why? Because it is what they have learned, and is what they have uh made themselves to be. It is very bad at this point. It is very bad, and I respect the fact that people stood out and people actually brought him down for doing that, because that's not good. See, I like the fact he lost his job, and even his girlfriend didn't support him and left him. See, these are the kinds of things that is going on. It's going on, and mostly it happens like that because he's feeling superior. Why? Because that's how he has seen other people being. That's very bad. So I have a couple of videos from several other guys who are gonna be you are gonna be watching. Of course, because this thing is so deep. I mean, it's so deep in their blood, and I thank God that videos are coming out. The black people are standing up for themselves. You could see the videos, the plenty videos. They're standing up for themselves, and they are saying no. They're not accepting some of this thing that has been going on. So before we continue, I'd like to remind you that I'm still your host. I'm Josh. And don't forget, if this is your first time on my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like today's video. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know some of your thoughts, and I'll be right back with commentaries by end of the video. Watch this.
It's crazy to think, man, how racist some white men still are. So I was inside of a shop and the white man was sitting down and the other white man was like, oh, we need to throw away the bin bags. And he was staring at the black woman and threw the bin bag right at her face and said that the black woman was a bin bag, and then started making racist remarks towards her. So it really goes to show how people in this country, in the UK, are still very much racist, and they live amongst us in everyday life. So don't ever think that there's no racist people inside of this country, because trust me, there is. And they're next to you all the time.
Gentlemen, tell your superior, come on.
Yeah,
hey,
JP, we about to drop this shit on the road.
These niggers don't know how to do their job. They should have been here.
Listen.
10 fucking hours from this period. They should have called me and asked me. 9 o'clock, they're telling me. So guess what? Now they're getting the nigger treatment. Learn how to do a job, but they can't because they're not white Americans. They're dumb nigger monkeys that can't even hold a job for longer than 6 months. Look at these retards with tattoos. They can't do anything but be woo, 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 woo.
You hear him?
On the next episode of Leave Black People Alone. Now, this video is a wonderful video. It's scary, but it's wonderful in the end. It's two women filming this man on the highway, calling them like, get on, you. And he's trying to run them off the road. It's really scary. Two black women, of course. He can't do that to some grown-ass men because, he knows what would happen to him. But, of course, he's picking on some black women out of nowhere. And that's really scary to be going at that speed and someone's going, go on, you. He's just going, you. Just really, really strange. It's scary because you never know when they're going to pop up and do some. Sometimes there's some white folks that just decide, I'm going to with black people. Today is a day to hate on black people. I've been holding it in for a long time, and today I'm going to fuck with him. So he's coming close to him going, get on, nigger. And guess what happened? The ancestors answered, from the power of Harriet Tubman to Malcolm X to James Baldwin to Kwame Nkrumah to Marcus Garvey, to all the ancestors. They looked over these women, and this man crashed into the wall. It was beautiful. And the girl goes, that's what y'all get. Thank you. It was beautiful. I'm glad the ancestors were looking over, and Karma came with a big afro and a pick in that afro and said, "Sir, you've had your time." His intention was fucked up, and it felt good. It felt good to see him do that. So yeah. So to those women, I'm sorry that happened to you, but thank God for the ancestral comeback. You know what I'm saying? I totally enjoyed that. Fuck that dude, you piece of shit.
The only guy. Only guy that what? What did I say?
This video is crazy, and wait till the end because that's the part that you're gonna be like, WTF.
Because I want to. It's in the public. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Well, you're just one of those guys, right? What guys? Yeah, you know what type. What type? Why are you filming us? I don't know. Why are you filming? I'm out in public filming. Just for? Yeah. Why not? Just for fun. Why not? Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll film you too.
So you start to see how he's trying to intimidate this man for filming in public.
You can do that for? You're on reason you're filming me. You're on official duty, right? Yep. So it's foiable? Just in case. Just in case what? You never know. Like what? Give me an example. Thought we were having a conversation. Yep, you are.
Now this is the crazy part. So by filming him, by capturing his face, he was able to put it into their AI system and pull out facial recognition. And that is what is being reported as well, over and over again, that these agents are using this technology as well to identify who these individuals are using AI facial recognition in this system. And like this Met Gala, the Jeff Bezos and all of that, that's all tied to this. That's why people are upset and protest these things. And I'm telling you, I was listening to Tom Homan the other day, this is going to get worse. Things are quiet right now. Things are still happening, but it's about to get worse. So pay attention, make sure you're following, and stay up to date. Share this info with somebody that needs to know this.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here. The reason why I just live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine. Just let us know. If you get neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house. You're actually following me.
Just ask me a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking you a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you're talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
I haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right?
All right, guys. So welcome back, and that was quite amazing, lovely video. Of course. Now, one of the things that you could literally notice many of these um whenever these white folks discover that they are being recorded, knowing how dangerous it is that they can now be recognized by facial recognition, they go, "Ah." Why? Because they know the consequence of being a racist. They know the consequence of this. You see, that's why many of them get shocked or immediately try to look for a calm way to calm the situation, just because they know the truth and they know what they are supposed to do, but they don't do it. See. So this video was was one of the lovely video. I mean, when I was just trying to do the video, and the other guy that was sharing the experience of the two, black women that was being affected by, uh, you know, the, the man that was coming close with his car to them. You know, the, the explanation was just so funny, and I like the way it ended. Why? Because how can you uh be doing this? Just I keep wondering why these guys are like this. In the middle of the road, you are speeding that high, and still being a racist, and the ancestors actually came through and show you what it means to act foolishly, because that's actually you acting foolishly. See, why will you be intimidating or harassing other people just because of their skin color? No, these white folks are really amazing. White folks are really amazing. No. And there was one video I also saw where um some of the white folks were wondering why is it that when get to when we get to any African country, don't see us as us visiting, see us as colonizing. Why? Because when they come with it, come with all manner of stuff. That's why these black guys, or these black guys, I'm happy that they are standing for themselves now. I'm happy that they are waking up to see that we can't just be taking just any from these guys, right? Can't just be taking any. Thank God for the internet. Thank God for AI. Now they can recognize your face. When once you do something wrong, they can recognize your face and then track you down. You know, track you down, because some of the I'm just imagining those in those era where there was no technology, how they were able to manage, you know, and stay up to then manage all these things that the white folks were doing to them. Because it's so bad that these guys are like it's so really really bad. But thank God for technology that now they know that when once they get you, when once you are being recorded, when once you are being put on camera, you are going to have a problem with your job. Like the first guy, it really affected him. That's how it's supposed to be. Because you need to know the consequence of you doing some action. You cannot just treat everybody just um the way you feel, and then you expect that everything will be fine. It's not going to be fine. Now, the black guys are also humans. Don't see them as one animal somewhere, one animal somewhere. And I thank God for the black people for their resilience. I thank God for the fact that they always hold on, hold on, hold in there. Now it's time to fight back and not just sit and watch such nonsense happen to them again. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video, and I look forward to seeing my next video. For those of you coming new to my channel, I'm still your host, Josh, and I look forward to you subscribing to this channel actually. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Tell me what you think about the video.